Good morning, students. In last video lecture, we have seen up to question number 10. Now moving to question number 11. Exercise 12.1. Question number 11. C. Out of 1800 students in a school, 750 opted basketball, 800 opted cricket, remaining opted table tennis. If a student can have only one game, to find the ratio. So first, total student is 1800. So you write it. Total student 1800. Basketball. Basketball is 750. Cricket is 800 and remaining is table tennis. And in the question it is clearly mentioned that one student can opt only one game. So now number of players have chosen table tennis will be given by total number of students minus basketball, those students who have opted basketball and cricket. So table tennis will be 1800 minus bracket 750 plus 800. 1800 minus 1550. That will be 250. So the number of table tennis chosen by student is 250. Now question number A. You see number of students who opted basketball to the number of students table tennis. Basketball to table tennis will be equals to basketball is 750, 250, 750 upon 250, 1, 3, 3 upon 1, so 3 ratio 1 will be. What will be the ratio? Opted basketball to table tennis will be 3:1. Now number of students who opted cricket to the opted basketball. Cricket to basketball. Cricket is 800, basketball is 750. Both are divisible by 50, 16, 15. So ratio will be 16:15. C. Number of students who opted basketball to the total number. Now basketball to total. Basketball is 750 upon 1800. 15, 36, 5, 12. 5:12. Moving to question number 12, you see Question number 12 is the cost of 1 dozen pen is 180 and the cost of 8 ball pen is 56. Find the ratio of each pen to the ratio of cost of one pen to the cost of a ball pen. See. Question number 12. Cost of a dozen pen is rupees 180. So cost of one pen will be rupees 180 upon 12, that will be rupees 50. And cost of 8 ball pens is rupees 56. Cost of one ball pen will be rupees 56 upon 8, that will be rupees 7. Now ratio of cost of pen to cost of ball pen, rupees 15 upon rupees 7, that will be 15 ratio 7. Consider the following statement. Ratio of breadth and length of a hole is 2:5. Complete the following table that show the some possible breadth and length of the hole. Now, so see here, question number 13. The table is here breadth, length. First value is 10, 25, 50, 40. Now see, I already said you, just compare these two. Now when you will multiply by 25 by 2, it will come 50. So we have to multiply 10 by 2, it will come 20. Now see, when you will compare these two, so 20 to the 40, so 50 to the 100. So in the fill in the blanks, in first fill in the blanks, 20 will come. In third fill in the blanks, it will come 100. Now moving to question number 14. Divide 20 pen between Sheila and Sangeeta in the ratio of 3:2. क्या बोला गया? टोटल नंबर ऑफ पेन इज total number of pen is 20, and you have to divide in between Sheila and Sangeeta in the ratio of 3. So Sheila share will be, what is its proportion ratio? 3, add the ratio 3 plus 2, multiply total. So 3 upon 5 multiply by 24, 12. So Sheila's share will be 12. Similarly, Sangeeta share will be 2 upon 5 into 24, 8. Question number 15. Mother wants to divide ₹32 between her daughter Shreya and Bhumika in the ratio of their age. If the Shreya is 15 and Bhumika age is 12, find how much Shreya and Bhumika will get. Question number 15. Total amount is rupees 36. Now Shreya age is 15 years. Bhumika years. Now Shreya to Bhumika ratio. Shreya is to Bhumika is 15, 12, 5, 4, 5 upon 4. So 5 ratio 4. Now we have to find the shares, Shreya share and Bhumika share. We will do at the same method we have used in previous question. So Shreya's share will be, what is its ratio? 5 upon sum of the ratio 5 plus 4 into total amount. So 5 upon 9 into 36, that is 420. Now Bhumika share will be 4 upon 9 into 36, that is rupees 20. कितना है? 20. Now moving to question number 16. Present age of father is 42 years and his son is 14 years. Find the ratio. 16. Present condition. Father age is 42 years. Son age is 14 years. First, present age of father to son. First, father father age to son age will be 42 upon 14, 3 1 3:1. Second, age of father to the son when son was 12 years old. Means we are when son is 12 years, then father age will be how much? Here in son age we are subtracting 2, so in father age we will also subtract 2. So father age will be 42 minus 2 years, that will be 40. Now we have to find ratio father to son. Forty upon 12, 10, 3. 10 ratio 3. In question number 3, age of father after 10 years and age of son after 10 years. After 10 years, father age will be 52, son age will be 24. So father to son 52 upon 14, 24, 6. 13 ratio 6. 4. Age of father and son when father is 30 years old. Age of father and son when father is 30 years old. When father will be 30 years old, son age will be 2 years. When father age is 30 years, then son age will be 2 years. So father to son will be 30 upon 2, 15, 1, that will be 15 ratio 1. कितना आएगा? 15 ratio 1. Now moving to next topic, that is proportion. Proportion. When we will say a given ratio is proportion. If two ratios are equal, then we can say that they are in proportion. Suppose A ratio B equals to C ratio D, then they are said to be there in proportion. Means A upon B will be equals to C upon D. This implies that A multiply D will be equals to B multiply C. And for the proportion signs, we use either this symbol or this signal. If ratio are not equal, then we will say that they are not in proportion. So Moving on exercise 12.2, we will see question number first. Determine whether they are in proportion or not. We are given 4 numbers, so we will consider A, B, C, D, and we have to check A multiply D will be equals to B multiplied by C. Means for checking proportion you must remember product when 4 number is given, product when 4 numbers is given, product of extreme number equals to product of middle number. So in question number 1, A, now the numbers are given 15, 45, 40, 120. Now see, multiply the extreme. 15 multiply 120 and remaining 2, 45 into 40. So this will be 1800 and here will be 1800. So both are equal. Here 15, 45, 40 and 120 are in proportion. Question number, let us see D. 32 is given, 48 is given, 70 is given, and 210 is given. Now multiply the extreme. 32 multiply 210 must be equals to 48 multiply 70 if they are in proportion. When you will multiply 32 into 1 will be 48 into 7 3360. Both are equal? No. Here 6620 is not equal to 3360. So 32, 48, 770 here, 32, 48, 70 and 210 are not in proportion. किसमें नहीं है? Proportion में नहीं है. अब question number 2. Write true or false against each of the following statements. Question number 2 में लिखना है true or false. क्या A है 16:24 proportion 20:30. So multiply extreme. 16 multiply 30 must be equals to 24 multiply 20. So 480. Both are equal. So question number 1 is true. Now moving to B. C. Let us see. C is 12:18 proportion to 28:12. See 12 into 12 and 18 into 28 are both are equal. See, here 144, here will be 36, 545, 0, 4. Both are equal, no? So, for in the front of C, you will write false. What you will write? You will write false. Now moving to question number 3. Are the following statement true? 20% to 200% equals to rupees 15 to 75. Again we have to find the ratio. Now see, 40% to 200% equals to rupees 15 ratio rupees 75. So here you see 14 upon 200, 1 upon 5. So their ratio is 1:5. And here 15 upon 75, 5, 1. Here 1:5. Yes, it is ट्रू. क्या है ये? ट्रू है. इसी का एक और क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. ई देखते हैं. ई क्या है? 45 किलोमीटर 60 किलोमीटर इक्वल्स टू 12 आवर्स 15 आवर्स. इसका क्या आएगा? 45 अपॉन 60 का रेशियो आ जाएगा 3:4 और यहाँ पे 12 अपॉन 15 का क्या आ जाएगा? 4/5 4:5. Here no, they are not true. क्यों ट्रू नहीं? Because they are not in proportion. So thank you. Have a nice day. Solve remaining question of exercise 12.1 and exercise 12.2.
क्या हुआ?